An hour on from our last upload, the day is well and truly finished. The market's closed at a price of 14.48 for AMC, and the after hours has seen us drop so far by 52 cents, I believe, to a current price which is at 14.03. Or maybe even slightly lower than that at 13.99. Now, this isn't really anything to be concerned about, so we're not going to be speaking about the price because, as you all know, I don't really like to focus on the post/pre-market unless it is particularly interesting. Maybe we'll talk about this later, but in this one I want to talk about the future. Now, the reason why I go on to point out the price action again is to just quickly disclose what we have seen. If you don't know, AMC has seen a big run up, and I know most people are aware of that, but that is important for the context. Now, what we're going to be seeing quickly is coming from the user SufficientCrest711, who is on Reddit. Now, I want to go into expand on the individual's point, so I'm not just going to be reading it alone, but we're going to be reading it, or at least to an extent, so that we can think about what this is and why this is important. After all of the false alarms with trigger dates for the past 18 months, we are seeing that the new trigger date is introduced, and it is August the 4th. That's now the date that people will apparently promote and post from this time until then to build hype and maybe potentially disappointment. Now, this individual says, I agree, I can't figure out this mindset. And obviously thinking about that as well, we hope that this one will not be downvoted, this post, because it is important information, and that's why I want to quickly disclose it and speak about it. Hype is not good in this way. Like the user says, I'm not saying that hype is not good, hype is good. Hype helps us, it supports our business, and of course it builds morale for us, as the user does paraphrase in a certain way. Now, why I think this is so important, and again right now specifically, this weekend we're going to be hearing a lot about a potential gamma squeeze if this carries on, in my opinion. We've heard enough of it today. Now, being as the day today is currently Thursday, tomorrow will inevitably be Friday and the markets are open. What does that mean? It means options expiry. Now, because of that, like I said, I think a lot of people thinking, oh, this price run up, options in the money, potential gamma squeeze. And even if we're not thinking that, for instance, that's just one example, like the user says, it may be next week, it may be next month, it may be August the 4th, January, it has been all these dates in the past 12 months, in the past 18 months. The dates haven't really come into fruition just yet, and we haven't seen what we anticipated. Now, am I saying that to highlight how AMC has not done well? No. Of course AMC has done well. Of course AMC is likely to do well in the future. And of course 2022 is shaping up to be a brilliant year, both technically and fundamentally for AMC. Well, more fundamentally than technically, admittedly, but it's not looking too bad overall. So what I'm trying to say here is, on the day-to-day, but more specifically on days like this, it's important to just take a couple minutes, and that's why this video has been quite short. Just take a couple minutes to check back in with ourselves. Whilst today was a big win, whilst we should be excited about it, and whilst we can use it as hype, unfortunately we can't take anything too seriously. So do not be looking for dates. Tomorrow may be exciting, it may not. Next Monday may be exciting, it may not. Next month, the same thing is true. So I think you understand what I'm trying to say. Again, quickly, just wanted to disclose it and remind you guys why dates do not matter. But that is it for this short video. Perhaps we will be back with some later stuff in the evening, but for now it's goodbye. I'll see you in a bit. Goodbye for now.